Hey everyone, I hope all the volumes are up and everyone can hear me fine. I decided I wanted to work on some stuff. Ooh, that light is awfully shiny in the background. Hold on. Let's see if I can kill that a little bit. When all else fails, blanket. So I have been building this tower, this monster tower, for a while. The bottom is made of a piece of, I guess I need a light. I was hoping I didn't need one other than my little side light, but something tells me I'm going to need a little more light. Let's hope I can get this thing to work appropriately. Appropriately. La-di-di-di, la-di-di-do. Is it going to work or will it just not? Okay, we got juice. I have nowhere to clip this thing. See, it's got a clippy on the edge of where my tablet is. It's really thin. I have an idea. First of all, hold on for the ride, everyone. Up you go. Now drop the legs without crashing the computer. Gets more and more interesting every time. Every time. Oh, the other thing I realized, I don't have my glue over here. So we're going to have to make a pleading call. Honey, are you busy? When you get a moment, I was just wondering if you'd grab my glue for me. My glue. Yeah. Oh, I think I made it stick. It's up here in the bedroom on the dresser on the very top. Sorry, I was afraid if I got off the bed, everything would go crashing.
It probably would.
Thank you. He brought me my glue. He's so sweet. He rescues us. He rescues us during high glue failures. Oh, that's way too bright. That's a better light. Still too bright. And now, just to bend it out of the way. Yay! Hello! So, yeah, I have been working on this guy for a while. He's been done with a cork drink coaster. And I put a hole through it because I think I want to run lights eventually somehow. And then I put a styrofoam. This is hard styrofoam. And that's an extra ring on top of another one of these, which is from a roll of tape. And I covered it with cork that I've broken into pieces. And I painted the underneath inside to make it black like that with Black Magic Crafts craft and sealer paint. And then I wanted to make it higher. So I found another paint thing and or tape roll, and it comes in just slightly in the inside of the inside of the cork. And so I've managed to build up the cork and still have it fit inside there and move. So I want to continue with that, and it's really important when I do it. As a matter of fact, again, I'm missing a tool. Oh wait, no, here it is. Sitting next to my bed. Is it new? I wanted to craft today. I just had one of those days. I worked kind of hard helping a friend out, getting things ready for a really big fabric sale we hope to have. And I I got home. We did a lot today. We had a good time. We made a lot of space for her. We picked out some good stuff for a sales. Oh, I can't wait till Wednesday. Make sure you swing by on Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. So that's like way down the line for everybody else. So it's 10:30 my time. That makes it 11:30 next to me. I think that's Mountain. And then next is Central, and that's going to make it 12:30. And somehow I think I feel, other than Eastern, I'm still missing a time zone, but then time zone for Eastern would make it 12:30. No, 1:30. 1:30. Really, I can do clock math, really. Really, I can't. Clock math is beyond me. So, I have a container full of so there are two kind of wine corks, and these are the kind of really corky ones that you can tell they're not that solid, almost looks like plastic cork. So I take these and I take a pair of cutters. They're not here. Just like little wire cutters you'd use for jewelry. And I break them down into little pieces. And they do smell a bit winey. There are occasions I see here wondering if I'm getting a contact tie, but of course it's just old alcohol. Unless you imbibe, you ain't getting diddly. So anyway, I'm going to try and adjust this and try and work on this. Let's see if I can get this up here a little higher. There we go. That might work a little better. We'll see. I'm just kind of playing with it. I just decided I wanted to build a little bit today. And this is what I'm building. So if you're coming along for the ride, I hope you enjoy. I am trying to find some of the parts that have less of the round backing of the outside of the cork. I do like to use that as the back side. I find that it's too symmetrical and it doesn't look enough like in nature. So I'll sit here and I will just work on placing these. And when I find a place that I like, where I think it's going to fit and work well, I glue it down and make sure that I keep the round piece loose. I want to be able to build something else up around that. I kind of like that. So this piece is kind of just gone in here. It kind of just snugs in and fits, and then we'll grab a little bit of glue and put some glue down here on mainly on the cork it's going to be adjoining to. And then we just kind of go from there. So there's my tool. This tool is really helpful. It helps put the cork into place and scrape any extra glue off. And I am just using the Elaine's tacky glue, of course, not sponsored, but definitely appreciative of their product. Well, I just didn't want to go back in the way I'd set it in there. There we go. Now it's setting in a little better. Let's get a little of that glue pulled around. That'll work. Sorry I can't get this up where you can see it as well. Just kind of watch me work. I'll bring it up on occasion. So yeah, we're building. think that camera leaves me a little overexposed. Overexposed. Alrighty, so I like these pieces that have funky dark coloring, although I don't know why I bother with them because I am going to be painting the entire thing when I am done in Blackmagic Craft as a waterproof base to take on its permanent paint color. So working our way up the tower, working our way up, keeping the middle ring loose. We want to keep that loose. I don't know why. I have this idea that if I keep this loose, I can remove it and then people can like see inside. But I haven't quite figured that part out yet. All I know is I just didn't want it attached. So finding new goodies. Feel free to drop a message in the comments. If you're looking for a craft supply or some idea or some new something and you just don't know what, drop me a line, send me an email. I have no problem helping out with ideas or pieces for projects. Some people get stuck. I get stuck a lot. And you just need that kick of an idea for what color or what new product you want to try. Sometimes you just want to do something different. Change it up. So I put this piece. Now this is, believe it or not, this is the piece I just, I can't see it. Raise it up. Okay. So believe it or not, this is the piece I just put in. And I just attached this piece to the one that was next to it. Usually I like to give them a little more space between so they can dry. But other times it's just like, but that piece needs to go there. And if I don't put it there now, I'll forget and it won't look that good. You know, silly notions run through your head. Sorry about the wibble wobble. Let's try and get the wibble wobble under control. You guys really don't need to see that. Don't need to make you guys seasick. So yeah, these are cork. I actually found at a thrift store the excess pieces from the corks being punched, from these being punched, and it was really fun. So I could totally destroy that, and that's why I've got some pieces that have this curve, and it curves to the inside, so it's opposite of the curve, so it would like sit right up against this. And those ones can be difficult to place because you want that cork to show out and not the square corner, but it's still, you gotta find that right spot for it. Somehow I managed to. Sometimes I break them down into smaller pieces to stuff into holes because I really don't. So you really can't tell that much when the Okay, I gotta move this. Yep, I'm sitting on my bed. I know, I'm strange. I craft on my bed. It screws with my back and I know it, but it's still comfiest place, comfortablest place, securest place. I don't know. It's just kind of like my go-to. I've always kind of lived off my bed. As you can see, with a power cord running through the middle of the bed. So I'm just going to keep building these up. I like it to come out in a way. I don't know if you can see the edging on some of this. I like the three-dimensionality. Oh, wow, words. And I'm trying to build some areas out, I think. This little nub. Do you see how that little nub sticks out there? I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to rip it off. Oh, he turned off the water. He's moving the water because I forgot. She's not dealing with the water. She's crafting. Well, you know, it happens. I love you. Yeah. He's still a little warm out to be watering. I was hoping I could help cool things down, but I'm going to have to wait a few hours. Alrighty, what else have I got going on here? I need to get some other pieces in place just to get this filled in. I would really like to place this piece, but I'm not sure where I'm going to place it at. And I'm sorry if the camera keeps trying to focus on my... That's actually a tower of stuffies. I know, I'm crazy. Alrighty. Let's see. It's got that big round. See, it's got that round section and the flat bottom. With that round section and flat bottom, it's difficult to place it somewhere where it blends in more naturally without those lines. And I'm just trying to figure out where I might have already started where a couple of pieces go together and they just kind of, you know, they've created this little box and they need something to fill it in with. So I'm just going to go around and, ooh, now I really like how that one goes in there. It stays up against the side nice. And the edging doesn't look too bad. Just that one poking out at you. Yeah, I think that can go in there. And then the edges can be filled up around it with little bits later. So let's just get some glue. Like I said, we're only gluing to the cork and not to the circular piece, which is, believe it or not, just a piece of waste core from tape, packaging tape. I hate seeing them go to waste. They make great craft bits. So we're going to get this piece in here as nice as we can. There we go. So it's kind of in there. It's going to be this piece right here. See all the glue underneath of it? So this piece right here went in. It's going to get a chance to dry before I do too much shifting. But since it's not glued to the cardboard or to the tape roll, it should be good. I noticed the backside's getting a little skimpy though. So I got to find some pieces that'll build this backside up. Take my meds. Gotta take my prescriptions. Make sure we stay healthy. All right, see, this one's got a little round edge here and then flat on the bottom again. What I might do with this one is I might like stick it down so that the point goes in something and then it's the round top. And that flat bottom will cushion nicely against the tape roll. So, where should we put this in? Trying to stay away from the side that we've been on. I'm just not finding a place that it snugs in as peacefully as I would like it. Oh, well, that's not bad. Check that out. Right there. Right there. There's that piece. See how nicely it's snugged right in? It just goes right down like that. It wants to stay there. It seems happy. So we'll glue around the edges. And then we'll go work another area. Glue, 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 glue. Okay. Da, 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 da. I've got glue everywhere. I rub my fingers together to get it to come up, and then I sprinkle it over the floor. Doesn't matter. I'm the one who sweeps the floors in here. My grandmother was very smart at one point. Well, when she had the house built, this room originally that I'm in was originally her crafting room. And she had linoleum floors put in this room, kept in this room. Do we have linoleum in here? Yes, there was always linoleum in here. And then later on, we stripped the entire house of all of its carpets. And it's interesting in some ways. It's nice that, if you drop a needle on the floor or some beads, yes, they're going to roll, but you got a higher chance of finding them, especially the little ones. But on the other hand, you get so much dust. There is no carpet to absorb any of the dust, and everything. Oh boy, just everything. It was an experience. I hadn't stayed that long in this house with the carpets out of it. And I didn't mind pulling them out. And my grandmother was very happy about it because she could keep her allergies under control better. She just had to sweep a whole lot more. If you got yourself one of those sweeper machines, you guys know what I'm talking about, then things worked better. I mean, I would think things would work better, but nobody ever invested in that for this house. And right now I have too many items. That's why I'm trying to do some of the sales. You'll see. I've got like I said, Wednesday I have a sale with my friend Christine. It will be her first sale. We will be selling fabric. She has a lot of fabric, and she has come to the place where she can't handle all of it anymore, and she's chosen to part with some of it. And we're going to be doing a sale on Wednesday. Don't forget, tomorrow I have a sale with Caroline Yunstar Girl. So I found this piece. I like this piece. This is a really nicely stratified, interesting piece of cork. I just love this little piece. But he needs to find a home. You noticed it had none of the rounded edges from the cutting of the cork. So no smooth edges. So this is an all naturally broken down piece. So it's definitely something I want to make sure gets a good spot. That way it's, I know I'm painting over it, but I want to make sure that it's texture. I really like that. What do you think about right up here? Yeah. I just kind of want to make sure that the texture gets a chance to be shown. Sewn. Okay, we're going to sew in the texture. That could be a little difficult. I don't know if your sewing machine will like that or not. All right, let's glue down this edge. I need to be laying my glue sideways better. I noticed there's two of you in there. I hope I haven't blocked the chatty chat. If you're in there, sweet. I'm glad to see you guys. I hope that you're not if you're trying to chat and you don't have the ability to, I hope that that's not on my end. Ah, I got glue on it. I gotta wipe the glue off. So feel free to chat. Say hello. I'm just trying to get this piece on where I thought I saw it. Okay. Is that what I wanted? No. Is that what I wanted? I thought that's what I wanted. Doesn't look that good. It doesn't look as good as I remember it, that's for sure. Oh. Where's it at? There it is. So it's this one on top, and it's got a pointy piece this way. So I'll put another little tiny bit in the middle of there, and then I'll come around the back and make sure that a piece gets put in here so that it all comes across and stabilizes nicely. So just want to keep moving that roll, that tape, that empty tape roll, to make sure that nothing is sticking and everything's doing what it needs to. And I'm just going to keep working my way up. Like, we got that little divot there that needs conquered, and I got some definitely flattening over here. Crap. I'm beginning to think about castles, and I'm thinking this might look like a Motte and Bailey, but they have much better layering of their stones. This just looks like a jumbled mess of nature. Yay! I think that's what we're going for. I think. The other thing I have to do is I have this wooden box. It opens. I am going to paint it with my Black Magic paint mix. And then I'm going to glue broken jewelry on it and make it a Twitcher box. At least that's what I think. My brain's cooking. It could overboil. It could undercook the idea. It could just burn it. It could just fry the whole idea all on its own without ever me paying attention. So we'll see. We'll see what comes of it. Let's see. Glue. I have this piece. It's another one that doesn't have any of the problems of the cut. It's a bit larger, and I'm just trying to find a spot where it sits nicely. Once again, somewhere where it fits nicely, doesn't seem to have a problem, and doesn't require me gluing it to the board. So I think I got it fit, believe it or not, right up in here. So I'm going to glue that one down next. It is amusing, though, working with wine cork that came out of wine bottles. Every once in a while, you run across a piece or two that it's just like,
Ooh, that was the side that was down with the wine. It smells a little ripe, a little winey.
start building these, and my other half thinks I brought home a bottle and I'm drinking in here.
No, I'm not drinking. I'm building castles.
Or cliffs, anyway. I have wine rocks. That's funny. I'm funny. Trust me, you're allowed to totally disagree. My sense of humor runs on the scale of ha to what'd you just say? So yeah. Okay, hold on. We got problems. Keep no sticky. Oh, sticky. Okay. Now, I think that one fitting there. Was that where that was that? No. Was that? Where were you? Why does none of this make sense? Okay. There we go. I don't know. La 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 la. So yeah, I know there's a time limit on StreamYard, how much you can stream a month, but I don't think there's a time limit on YouTube, the tube of oo. So we will see. How long more? How long more? Oh, English words.
Why? Why?
And we'll just see. I'll just keep trying to pop in every now and again with a live stream like this, just doing nothing but crafting and talking. It's either I craft and talk to you guys, or I craft and I talk to a television show. And usually it's not good things I say at a television show. It's like, you know what, guys? I could have wrote that. Do you know how many times I just get so tired of after I get done watching a television show, looking at it and going, I could have wrote better than that. You know? Feels like a lot of these storylines have been told over and over. Of course, that is the nature of people. So I didn't like this piece of cork. So I took my little tool and I just kind of stabbed it lengthways through it and broke it into two whatever kind of shapes it was going to make. I got two totally different shapes. Of course, they are smaller, but hey, we'll make it work. Making it work. Making it work. Oh, look. That kind of works. Is it gonna? Is it gonna? Oh, it's gonna. Believe it or not, I just stuck one of that little piece in there, right there. I like that one. It's got good shape. Uh-oh, the other one fell over. Well, that's not good. Can't have pieces falling over. So yeah, I went to my friend's and she's got so much fabric for tomorrow. No. Caroline's tomorrow. Fabric is Wednesday. If there is something that you'd like to see at my Tuesday sale with Caroline, please feel free to let me know. You can either drop it here in the chat or you can send me an email. Those are the words. And I will happy to be find what I can and bring to you. Other than that, hi, Chrissy. I got my package today. They gave me the notice for it on Friday that it was sitting. Oh, we have a package for you at the post office. I mean, it was so small they could have put it in the box, but they're just food. I do not have the happiest postal workers in the country, that's for sure. I don't know. Anyway, I went and I got it. And it's so cute. I love it so much. And yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, my postal workers won't deliver anything to my house. I have to go pick it up. It's just the way it is. They'll deliver flat mail, you know, like, hi, I wrote you a letter. But anything involving envelopes or boxes, and they're just a little bit on the, no, you need to come deal with this, please. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how I want to build this dude. All I know for some reason is I want to keep this inner circle loose so that I can fidget with something else. I don't know how I want to deal with it. Okay, so inside the bottom of my little container, there are some really small, tiny pieces of cork. And every once in a while, when I have an area that just doesn't look like it's like cliffing it inappropriately, I don't know how in the world I came up with that word, but the cliff isn't forming the way I want it to. So a lot of times I will come in like what looks like it's supposed to be an underhang or something and fill it in with like loose little bits of the cork, and then it's going to look like loose little bits of rock. Because everybody needs a rock. It's not doing too bad. Everything seems to be sitting in place. I got another one of those spots. I'm not really happy with the ledge that was left by the gluing in of a piece. And I think if I add a tiny bit more glue deeper in the corner, doopy 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 doop boop boo. Oh, come on, glue. Ah, glue. Good Lord. There we go. Nah, stuff that almost looks too big. It is too big. That's not gonna work. My piece is too big. It's gonna get stuffed in somewhere else. Oh wow, that works right there. Interesting. Interesting. So, more glue to the new hole where I just found to put this thing. A pile of rocks works better over here than it did up there. Wouldn't you know it? Pile of rock. All right, I need another pile of rocks. Well, cork rocks anyway. Need a rock. Need a rock. Need a rock. Need a rock. So I can be pushing it. And I need to push the rock. Ah, there's the rock. Now I need to push the rock. Push the rock right into the right spot. Oh, that looks perfect. I made the perfect ledge. It just really fixed. And the way it fell into place, you don't realize it, but it really looks like natural falling rock and broken off bits. So there's a little tiny triangular piece. Let me get this pointing in the right spot that I inserted right next to the tip. Focus camera, for you are the majestic one. What can I say? I thought if I flattered it, it might work. Okay, it's not going to focus and I'm not going to take the time. So anyway, right in here, there's a little tiny piece that I glued in so that it wouldn't look like such an undercut rock. So yeah, just the silly little things. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally get glue on my other roll. It's not bad. It's got a few little tight places, but I think all in all, it's keeping together well in that fashion. So let's see if we can get another layer glued up on it. Just gotta watch where we've already been gluing so we don't pile too much on top of. That's what that sign meant. I have my own style of sign language, and I have studied some ASL. I freaking love sign language. And usually when I go, that means too much all at once and falling down after. The next stage of that is where everything collapses. My son came back from visiting with his dad for a while. And now I gotta try and get that new mattress up there for him so that he gets a little more space to sleep. Of course, he's a teenager. Why? Just leave everything the same. I keep telling him, you're 6 feet tall now. You can't sleep on a twin bed anymore. Of course, he doesn't agree with me. But let me tell you, if that's the only thing we argue over, I got a really easy parenting life. And I'm grateful for that. So let's see. This is just not, me and the cork, we're just not vibing today. We're just not. Pieces aren't finding places like they usually do. Drink. Maybe I've had a lack of chocolate in my diet today, and that's affecting my crafting abilities. Yep, it's a real thing. Lack of chocolate in your diet will affect your crafting abilities. Ooh, I found a piece that looks good right there. Except for I really don't have anything to glue it onto but the board. Oh well. No, it tossed, it turned. Will I ever get it back into the place I want it in? Fat chance. Right there, right? Okay. Let's see if we can get it to glue. So I have been watching a lot of movies. I just watched My Friend Totoro the other day. Oh, I loved it. And then I watched Kiki's Delivery Service. Oh, I loved it. Oh. Keep it moving, no glue on the roller. So I gotta get these spots. I mean, I'm divoting. They're divoting on me. I still have divots. I must get rid of the divots. We're getting there though. We're starting to come up a little. Got a little height grown over there. I think I probably need to work on this spot, but I don't know. Oh, it's starting to get taller. Okay, let's work on this side a little. See if we can find something in here before we have to start cutting more cork. Ooh, that piece fits nice. Okay, that piece is nice. Found another nice spot. All right, so let's get some glue on it. Gotta get some glue. Glue. We're waiting for the glue. All right, let's see if we can get this in here. Oh, that's nice. Let's get it positioned. Scrape off the excess glue. Make sure it moves. Good. Here we go. So, we're actually getting somewhere. Check it out. Got a couple little divots around that outcropping. But it's starting to work up the side. And now instead of having just one piece close to the top. I've got 2 pieces. And this is starting to get up there a little higher. So yeah. Wow, that one creates quite the shade, doesn't it? Is that the one create shade? Oh, I see. Some of it's shade and some of it's the fact there's a dark piece on the inside, so it's even harder to see even though you're getting light in there. Oh. So yeah, I was getting ready for that sale on Wednesday. And oh, food's done. The man cooks. He's an angel that way. I guess I don't have any light back here. Oh, backlight. Backlighting. Look at that. Got backlighting. The backlight. The craft light. Ooh. Oh. We need one that's a giant glue gun. A giant glue gun. And it's the craft light. And the crafters need to come to the rescue. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Lord forbid I should tell this to Devin. She'll get ideas. Heavens to Murgatroyd. Alrighty. Let's see. Is this piece going to go in? It's got this curve to it. I was really hoping. Yeah, no. The piece is too fat for the curve I want to put it in. Ooh, that one curves in nicely. Look at that. It sits on a different curve. So this one right here has a curve. Then this one fits on that curve. And then it fit in there really nice. Until I bumped it out with my finger. The man who cooks is happy with the food. Happy food. Happy food. Okay, how did I do that? That's how I did that. Okay. Now let's glue it in before it falls out again and I forget. Glue. Squeeze. Where's it going in at? It's going in over here. I'm gonna put a little glue right there too. Just so it has it. Which way was this going? Oh, good Lord. How am I doing this? No. Yes. Haha. Okay. Whew, I didn't think that little thing was going to go in there. Oh, hear the feet? That's the sun home. Heck, he's even coming downstairs. That doesn't happen very often. We're graced with the captain's plush, with the captain's. I'm lost. You got too skinny. Wait, no, they got too skinny for you. Whichever one of the which other one? Oh, got it. Every time the other half gets too big for his clothes, they go to my son. What does that mean? Anyway. So I'm just kind of gluing. I hope you guys are just kind of enjoying. I hope I'm giving you a nice little background to your day. Evening. I guess it's evening for most people's out there. 7:30, 7:40 here. So yeah, that would be evening. Anybody intelligent enough to understand what that means? Oh, good grief. Obviously knows Oh, Lordies. Hey, you want to do me a favor and close my door?
No. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to listen to the boys. Thank you, son. They find topics of their own. I'm really not having any luck finding a place for this piece. I really like puzzles. So for me, this is like better than a puzzle because I have to find the pieces that make me happy. It's not, like I said, it's all about the pieces that make me happy. I'm really happy the way that piece went right there. So, woo! It fell. We're still going to try and add some glue. See if we can get it back into the order it was so we know which side we're gluing. That does get a little precarious sometimes when you don't know. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. You don't know which side you're gluing. Oh, no. Stay together. Then I pull out what I already glued in. How come all the ones I want to put together always seem to like end up clumping in the same area? It's like, really, I needed to put a different piece over here, or I needed to put a piece in a different place because I've been building over here. So, yeah, I didn't set in there as nice as I thought it would, but it's still there. And our rounder is still moving. Excellent. Which goes next? Ooh, that looks... that smells like wine. See, it's got wine stain on it. By the time it gets out and about and sits out and then gets covered in my other kind of stuff, there is no way it will smell like anything. But out of the moment, it's fun. Oh, I kind of like that. Yeah, maybe. No, I didn't like it there. La 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 la. La 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 la. I don't like it. I'm gonna have to find a different piece. I'm getting kind of low. We've done a good job. I don't know if you can tell, but there's less in here than there was before. To the point where I might have to cut some more. Oh no, y'all's got me rhyming now. We got problems with rhyme time. There's another large chunk from what looks to be an inner piece. It really looks pretty. I just got to figure out where it's going to go. Dropped it. I have the dropsies. So let's see. Should I set it here? Well, that's not bad. Except for it's a little flat. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I like it or not. And no matter what I do, everything else is moving. So I think this is one of those, I need to let things dry before I go any further. So I think that's as far as it's going to go for today. So we've gained some height on it. And The inside still rolls, so let's use it there for support while everything dries. And I think about an hour's work is all I can do on this before I have to wait for it to dry. I get a good layer on there. And yeah, so now I kind of got to just wait for all of the layer of cork that I put on here. I need to wait for it to dry. And then, yeah, it'll be ready for the next layer of cork. And then it will get painted with the sealant. I do want to keep gluing a few things down, but I just can't find pieces that are working. Chicka-choo, chicka-choo. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna fit? Ooh, ooh, yeah. Do I like that? No, I don't like it. You don't like it, and I don't want it. Let's see if I can find a spot that'll sit in here. Can't even keep it from falling down. All right, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful night. And if you catch this in the replay and you're looking for anything specific, please don't hesitate to send me an email at Wendy's Wacky Warehouse at gmail.com. Don't forget Wendy is spelled with an I-E. And that's about it. Have a great night, everyone. Mwah.